first of all, I'm just really curious, how did you find the Quantum Leap project? How did it come to you?
Ramon go in my place. I'm a therapist and also I'm a kindergarten teacher. And now I'm not working as a kindergarten teacher. I'm working more with the therapy. And he was searching for a place to give therapy to. So we start to use the same place like co-working. And then we started to exchange. I don't know if that's the right word, but like a trueque. My therapy and his therapy. And then is how I introduce myself in the quantum subject.
And what type of therapy do you do?
Okay, I'm aromatherapist, and it's a kind of sessions with my intuition and what I know already about the essential oils that I used. And also is like we are having this conversation and you are telling me about what you need or what you want to work with you. It could be something emotional, it could be something physical, it could be something biological, I don't know how to say, physic things. And then I start to taking out essential oils to you, then we smell it, and then I prepare a personalized mix of essential oils. So the aromatherapy is so personal and so worthful, and it's better than only give you lavender for stress, for example. So I combine a lot of essentials that can help you not only for one thing, maybe 2-3 things in one session.
Okay.
And then also I give this seguimiento. I give this seguimiento to you, how is working the mix, or maybe if you have to change something inside the mix, and doing that kind of things with the personal aromatherapy. And also I apply 2 techniques. That is aromatouch technique, and the other one is symphony of cells. And it's like a massage, but it's not a massage. It's a application technique of the essential oils.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
And so how has the work with Ramon helped you with your work that you're doing?
Now I'm integrating the things that I have learned with Ramon to like improve my essential oils with energy, clean, balance, and melt attachment. Also with the persons with I work with the essential oils too. I work a lot inside my kaiki. That it's, I don't know if you already know about the term of kaiki. It's like your own personal quantum world. And inside my kaiki, I can do a lot of things to help others. It's like what I have to heal inside me to help you to heal something. So it's very interesting because I'm starting to mix my aromatherapy with the quantum therapy, and the results are amazing. It's quicker, and the person also, not everybody is so sensitive, but the sensitive ones are amazed with the change of my aromathought or the symphony of the cells when I use the cards, or when I use something that I work on my kahiki, for example.
Yeah. Amazing. So the people that you're working with are seeing the results through your work, and that's amazing. Wow.
Yes, and also I have another tool with Ramon that Ramon taught me about testing. And when somebody is not so sensitive and I test them, it's how I see also the result of the therapist.
Okay. Wow, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What about in your personal life? Have there been any changes since you've done the work with Ramon in your personal life?
Yeah, I feel more confident about doing my own therapy and mixing therapies. And also my big daughter, I have two daughters. The big one, Amelia, is the same name that you. Amelia also is working not with all the tools or all the quantum tools, but she's already working with her own kahiki. So she has a power animal as I am, as Ramon has, and she's more confident too about doing a lot of things, and also meditating. The teacher said she's meditating, but she's inside the kahiki working or talking something with her power animal, and to be calmed down, or maybe to less the stress for the exams, something like that. So she feels more confident. Also, I feel better. And when I work with chakras too, it's amazing testing and then see the result before and after, yeah, the therapy. So it's like, yes, this is working. It's not only what I used to believe only, it's something that I can prove. I don't know, have the proof, the results.
Wow, that's so awesome. Ramon told me about your daughter, Amelia, and she's the one that was afraid of the spiders.
Yeah, that was a very big example of what now is working with the Kaiki, because she started to when she was so little, like a year, she has a spider bite, and we have to go to the hospital, and we didn't have the spider, so it was a very traumatic process for her, because they wash so strong the bite, and she was hurt. And then when she saw a spider everywhere, any place, it was like, wow, and screaming, and she was so frightened of the spiders. And before the kaiki, then after working the fear inside the kaiki and feel more stronger and confident, she now can see the spider, and it's only like, okay, there is a spider. Okay, I can be with a spider. So, mommy, please help me with the spider. What I have to do? But she's not screaming, and she's not crying or running away the spider. No, she's calmed down, and she can stay inside the same place or even near to the spider.
Yeah.
She doesn't love the spiders, but she's calmed down with them.
Yeah, that's amazing. I need that too. I'm scared of spiders too.
It's amazing. And also, well, I studied it before. I don't know how to say in English, but programación neurolingüística y neurosemántica.
Okay. Go neuro-linguistic programming.
Neurosemantic and neuro-linguistic programming, yeah. And it has a lot of tools like that, but you access not conscious, it's unconscious, the process. So inside a kahiki, you can do this phobia work like Amelia do with the spiders, and the result is like you are in a state so calm down, and you are maybe visually able or hearing able or feeling or sensory, and it's more powerful than only the programación neurolingüística and neurosemántica with the brain thing.
Yes. Okay, so you're saying that the work with Ramon is more powerful than this other modality that you were previously using?
Yes, because you put almost all your channels to learn, the visual, the auditive, and the sensory in the kahiki, or in this world that is inside you, and you are creating all this. So it's more powerful for me than only working as before with the other technique.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I know what is my beliefs or my thoughts about this, or my fear about, for example, the spiders, but it's not only knowing, it's like feeling and having this full experience of seeing, hearing, and feeling everything, but in a very short place, because it's your own place, it's your own world, and you are pretty safe there.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm so excited to be able to experience that in person someday to really understand what you're talking about. But I understand mostly what you're saying, and it sounds, yeah, it's just so amazing that can be done. So powerful. So let me close this door. Hold on just a second.
Yes.
Sorry, my baby came and opened the door.
It's okay.
So what would you say to somebody who's thinking about taking this course and they're kind of not sure if they want to or not? What might you tell them?
Okay, it's try to be open mind and let you to experience the technique and the modality that Ramon is doing, because it's very powerful and strong. And also, I'm not as a visual person as I wanted. For example, for me, it's very complicated to see something, even in therapy with my therapist, like in hypnosis, for example. Go to your childhood home and things like that. It's like I'm seeing black when I close my eyes. No, but reduce the noise inside my head and my thoughts that this is not work, this is not for me, helped me a lot to experience what I'm telling you that I already experienced with my own work with the quantum tools. Because for me it's like a lot of tools to use, and also to share with my own patients.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful. How long have you been doing this work? When did you first start with him?
I think we start in October or November last year.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a 5-level quantum student.
Mm-hmm.
It's like level 1, level 2, level 3 already checked. Master 1 and Master 2 already checked. And Amelia, she only access to the Kaiki modality
Mm-hmm.
and the power animal.
Mm-hmm. And how long did it take after you did your first training with him for you to notice a difference in your life or in your work?
With some, sorry, now it's my baby. It's a little one. And go to your room, please. Ve a tu cuarto. Ya le estoy hablando en inglés. Ve a tu cuarto. Por favor, right now. Si tienes fiebre. Dile a papá que te den. She's
That's okay.
the one that is feeling not well.
She needs her mom. That's okay.
But I, at the beginning, it was like, I'm not seeing this. I'm not, and then I start to, come on, open your mind and try to experience what you can experience, because not everybody feels the same. So when I started to see the results, it's like in the 2 weeks before, no, yeah, after, sorry. After the first time, in, yeah, if we start in October, like in the early November, I started to feel this is strange. Like what I'm using now, it feels different, and I feel more confident, and also my sensitive ability is more sensitive. Sorry for use the same word, but it's like I'm feeling more, and I'm like more open. My channels are more open, and I can also, and sometimes when I'm doing therapy, not only doing therapy, I feel also my animal power near to me. That's the first thing I already discovered. And then I started in November, December, the last year, biodanza. It's another kind of thing and modality that I'm taking right now. And in one exercise, I was dancing, but in this guidance of my biodanza teacher. And then suddenly I felt that I was inside my kahiki dancing without doing the anchor or the process of, okay, I'm going inside my kahiki or something like that. That I do in silence, of course, but it was like I was dancing in this activity. It was a very powerful activity with creativity, the theme of creativity. And then when I opened my eyes, it was like I'm inside my kaiki, and I don't see anything usually. And it was like, this is what I draw, this is my place, what I'm doing right here. And I'm telling you this, and my hairs are like this. I have, how do you say, chicken skin?
Oh yeah.
Right now. Because it was so wow and amazing, this experience that I have with biodanza and going inside my kaiki and my animal power next to me. Like it's a wolf, so I feel this very furry skin, this like when you touch a very hairy dog or something like that. And the power of him, Raul is the name of my power animal, and he's so near to me now, for example, that I felt this wolf so near. It's not like I need to be in my kahiki to see him or feel him.
Wow, that's so cool.
And it was like so fast.
Go ahead.
And that's it.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if you are going to ask something else.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was talking to Alejandra earlier. You know her?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and she was telling me about the bio dancing. You say bio, yeah, and she was explaining that to me. That sounds amazing. Yeah. Wow. Well, very cool. And well, is there anything else that you'd like to share about your experience with Ramon?
Well, he's also we are mixing therapies because when I started to learn quantum with him, I actually add to the classes the aromatherapy process too. So in each class and modules we have, we have this chat together of what you want, what you expect uh, in this session, for example, no, in this class that he's going to give others, and he told me like keywords, to not telling me everything because I'm going to study the same, so like not cheating for that. And these keywords helps a lot to me to create this mix that we put on diffusers to the class. And he also proved the before and after aromatherapy in his classes. We understand better and we can experience more easily the tools and the Kaiki process, the animal power searching for saying a word in English. I don't know how to say it in English. And that's the thing that now I'm adding to the quantum therapy. That's what I add to him, the aromatherapy in class.
Beautiful. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
told me about your amazing essential oil blends. He's going to be bringing them for the course here because they're part of the course now. That's awesome. So cool. Well, congratulations on your collaboration with him. That's really special.
And also we are now talking about doing this with kids, in the level with kids, because I'm a teacher, I'm a kindergarten teacher. So this is a very powerful tool to work with the little ones, because if we give the children these tools early, it's going to be a very happy and safe childhood for me, for example. One of my biggest purpose in life is create spaces and this atmosphere with moms and kids of being safe places, being in a very safe place with our own kids. As a mom, as a teacher, for me it's so important to share with other parents tools for parenting or motherhood or fatherhood. It's so important to me because we are able to disrupt or change the way we were criados. I don't know how to say in English, but we grown with our own parents. So for me, it's so important to start this process with Ramon too and create this for children.
Yes. I am so with you. I feel you so much on that. I really care also a lot about the well-being of children, and it's so important. And because I studied child development, and I was actually also going to be a teacher, and I worked with kids in the school system here in the United States, obviously, for almost 10 years. I did that. And yeah, it was, I don't know I don't know about the education system in Mexico where you live, but for me here, it was just too heartbreaking to be in that environment and to be so close with such a soft heart that I have, for the children. And I just became too much for me. And then that's why I went to more spiritual work. And, but I love that you're doing that. And I think if I had had that opportunity to offer those kinds of tools, maybe I would have stayed with that path. And if I could offer that to my students, that's amazing that you're doing that.
Yes, and actually, I used to work with the little ones and the families for 16 years. And this last year, I'm going to do a year, August last year, I quit to school because I was seeing, I'm a very involved teacher. I don't know how to say in English. I get worried so easily for my little students and the families that I started to canalizar, to give them options for therapies or maybe to do something else. And then the school was you can't do that. It's not your place. And it was like, come on, the little one spend almost all day with me. I know what is happening, and I cannot be like, this is not happening. It is happening, and it's so important to me. Give the family options and other tools also to explore and have a better days with the little ones. No.
It makes sense. Like it would be so helpful for everybody, not just the student themselves, but all the other students. Ramon was telling me about the machine, the 0 point technology machine, different than the cards, but the actual machine. And he was saying about how a different person works with the people in the jails, and she's like a counselor, and they took the machine into the jail, and the rates of their aggression and things like that went way down. And I said they need to put one of those in all the schools for the kids.
Yeah, I was thinking that when he told me about the machine, I was like, I need one in my home, I need one in my classroom, I need one in in all the schools. Yes, that's for sure. And also that was what I'm doing in my classroom with the aromatherapy. I was using aromatherapy in my classrooms, and almost all the parents was like, this is so good, I really need, what are you doing with my son too, because he's in love of this smell, and now he's having better nights and he's resting well. Or maybe the ones that are so active. My little one has 5, and somebody told me when she was 2 that maybe she has TDA hyperactividad. I don't know how to say in English. Hyperactive and HID.
Yeah.
And it was for me like, if she has that, I have that too. Of course, she's like me. I'm so active, and my other daughter is so calm down. And this person start to compares my daughters between them, because she was also teacher for the big one. And I said, like, first the first thing I'm going to tell you is that you cannot tell me like, yes, we are, how do you say, colleagues? We are teachers here, but you cannot be in like this with a mom. O sea, you cannot go in with the moms and saying, sorry, I think your daughter or your son, it's this and the work. No, you need to be more touchful, and you need to learn something about that, because when I used to work with little ones like this, with this diagnosis, and also other diagnoses like, I don't know how to say in English, but paralysis cerebral, autismo, all things. I used to work with these kids, and it's like we cannot do difference with them in class. You need to treat them as the others, and only make the adequation to the activities or something, and be so respectful and touchful with the parents, because it's not easy for anybody when somebody is qualifying your son or your daughter. And that's why I started to search other tools like programación neurolingüística. I'm also contention therapist, soy terapeuta de contención, aromatherapy. I discovered with aromatherapy amazing things like the quantum, because it's something we don't do the credit of, this really works. It's like, no, how that is going to work with myself or my own, no? And it's like, no, it works. Believe me, it has so powerful results. Also the quantum, I'm seeing that with my biggest one and also with me. And the aromatherapy, with me for 8 years now. So it's important to give them options.
Yeah. Well, that's terrible that the school shut you down on that. And I'm glad that you listened to your heart and you left that environment so you can find a different avenue to express those gifts and share them with the people who want them and need them.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful. So good job. I like to cheer people on.
Yeah, thank you.
It was so nice to talk with you and hear all about the work that you're doing and your work with Ramon. And yeah, I'm just really glad to be connected with you, and we'll have to stay connected so that down the line, when you get to share these things with families and you're helping impact the children, I can hear about that, because it makes my heart really happy too.
Thank you so much for hearing me. Thank you for this little chat. If whatever I can help you, I'm going to be so happy to give you other options too. And also tips as moms we are. And whatever you need, I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm interested to learn more about the essential oils and how I can implement the aromatherapy in my home. So maybe we can talk about that at another time.
Yes.
But thank you so much.